Now I can communicate between same VLAN. That is no problem. If you want to communicate between different VLAN, you can use the IP route command on the layer 3 switch. If you don't want it, you can use no IP routing. These are the future of the layer 3 switch. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's section, we are going to create VLAN on layer 3 switch. In the last section, we learned how to create two different networks and communicate using IP routing technology on layer 3 switch. As you know, we have two networks. One is 192.168.1.1, another one is 192.168.2.1. Okay. Here I want to increase the device count and use the let's say 192.168.1.1, okay, network. The network. So I can't create a new network because it would waste too many IP addresses. You know, here I have two networks, but also I have two devices only. So in this case, we can use layer 2 switch to increase device count, also reduce the cost. Okay, now let's say I am going to increase the 192.168.1.1 network. Okay, you know, here one PC. I want to increase many PC to the network. So go to the switches and select the layer 2 switch. Okay, so simple. Just disconnect the PC cable and connect to the layer 2 switch, whatever port you want. Just I'm going to connect gigabit 1 port. Okay. Now connect the PC2 to switch. Now I can include many PC to the switch. The network is same network. Yes. So for an example, I'm going to include additionally two PCs. Okay. And connected them to the switch. Okay, now let's assign IP address. You know the PC2 IP address is 192.168.1.1, and let's assign IP address for the PC1 192.168.1.6. Okay. For the PC0 7. Okay. You can see here the first 3 octet, the IP address first 3 octet are same, which means these are same network. Within the one network we have 3 devices using the layer 2 switch. Okay, now let's send a message. Okay, first I'm going to send a message from PC2. The network is 192.168.1.1 to 192.168.2.1 network PC3. Yes, I got successful. Okay, now let's send a message from PC1 to PC3. Here I got file it. Why? You know, in the last series we have enabled IP routing on layer 3 switch, but why it's not work? The reason is, you can see it does not include the default gateway yet. Yes. So let's include the default gateway. The gateway is the network address, which means the IP address of network is 192.168.1.1. okay, same like for the PC0. Okay, now let's send a message from PC1 to PC3. Yes, now I got successful. Yes. If you have any doubt the IP address, like the same network, the different network, if you have any doubt, please consider the video. Here I have clearly explained it A to Z. Okay, now, okay, let's create VLAN. You know, we can create VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. The VLAN ID is 10, 20, 30, 40 and VLAN name. Okay. Here I am going to give the VLAN 10 for 192.168.1.1 network and VLAN 20 for 192.168.2.1. Okay. Just clear the IP addresses. We just don't need now. Okay, let's color it for easy identification. Okay, green color for VLAN 10. Okay, VLAN 10 network, and blue color for VLAN 20 network. It's not compulsory. Here I'm colored it for easy identification. Okay. Oh, let's list the messages. Okay. First, check the connected port on the layer 3 switch. In my case, FA1. Go to the CLI. Here, just go to the privilege mode using the command en. Then go to the global configuration mode. Okay. In my case, I'm going to create a VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Yes. Okay, now let's create it. VLAN 10. Okay. And come back from the VLAN 10. Okay. Now create VLAN 20. Okay, and come back it. Now I'm going to assign the port. In my case, FA1 port for the VLAN 10 networks. For the VLAN 10. Okay, go to the specific port INT FA1. INT means interface and FA means first Ethernet and port number. Okay, now change the mode. Switch port mode access. In my previous Cisco series, I have teach the meaning of the commands. Oh, here you can say got error. Why? Because when IP routing is enabled, you know, in my past series, the IP routing is enabled. The interface means the FA1 interface become routed port by default. So the routed port do not support VLAN and cannot use switch port mode access. So change the port mode as switch port. Okay. You know we have in the FA1 port. Yes. Okay, just type. First remove the IP address. Remove the IP address. Then type switch port. Just type switch port. Okay. Now we have converted as switch port. Yes. Now I am going to include the FA1 port into the VLAN 10. Okay. Now type the switch port mode access. Then switch port access VLAN 10. That's all. Here you can see I got error. The error is native VLAN mismatch. We discover it on FA1 port and with switch gigabit 1. The port is the FA1 port and the FA1 port and the gigabit 1 port. Why? What are the reason? Because here we have enabled VLAN 10. Okay, and we have successfully included the port into the VLAN 10. But in the layer 2 switch, computers are in default VLAN. Here you can see this is a layer 2 switch. Here you can see this is in the default VLAN. That is why I got error native VLAN mismatch. So what should I do? We should create VLAN 10 on the layer 2 switch. Okay, open the layer 2 switch. Go to the global configuration mode. Okay, create VLAN 10. Let's assign the port. I am going to assign the all switch port into the VLAN 10. Okay. from FA1 to port number 1 to 20. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, now you can see here VLAN 10 created, and all the port from 1 to 20 are within the VLAN 10 network. Now let's check it. I forgot to include the gigabit port 1 because the port is connected on the layer 2 switch. No problem, just disconnect the port and include the between 1 to 20 port. Just include 20. Yes. Okay, now let's check it. No. Now the error is successfully satisfied. Okay, now assign the port. The port number is FA2 port into the VLAN 20 network. Yes, you know we have already created VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Okay, just go to the specific port. In my case, FA2 INT FA port number is 2. Okay, first same like that, remove the IP address. Oh sorry, type no IP address. Okay, IP address and convert it to switch port. Just type switch port. Okay, now change as a access mode from switch port mode. Just type switch port mode access. The switch port access VLAN 20. Yes. Okay, now come back. Now I am going to assign IP address for the VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Okay, let's go to the VLAN 10 interface VLAN 10. Okay, and IP address same like that. For VLAN 10 I'm going to give the IP address 192.168.1.1. okay, and type the subnet mask. Okay, come back and go to the VLAN 20 interface. Just type interface VLAN 20. Okay, assign IP address same like 192.168.2.1 and subnet mask. Okay, come exit. Now let's check it if it is configured or not. To check, type the command show VLAN brief. Yes, you can see here the ID is VLAN 10. This is active and assigned port is FA1. Same like that. VLAN ID is 20. Name is VLAN 20. Status active. Assigned port FA. Okay, now let's check it if it is work or not. You know it's VLAN 10. Yes, and this is VLAN 20. Okay, I'm going to send a message from PC0 to VLAN 10 PC0 to VLAN 20 PC3. I got success. You can ask me a question why. If we created VLAN, different VLAN, why its communicate is possible? The reason is the multi-layer switch can routing the traffic between different VLAN Okay, if you don't want it, you can open the layer 3 switch and just type the command no IP routing. Oh sorry, go to the global configuration mode. Now type the no IP routing. Okay. Now I am going to send a message from PC2 and PC3. Here you can see I got file it. Yes, I got file it. If you want to communicate between different VLANs, in my case VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, open the layer 3 switch and just type IP routing. Now you can communicate. Here you can see. Now I can communicate. In the last series, we have created 2 networks only. Yes, but we have only 2 computers. One network has 1 computer and other network has other 1 computer. But today we have created VLAN and also increased the computer count. Yes, you can see here. Now I can communicate between same VLAN. That is no problem. If you want to communicate between different VLAN, you can use the IP route command on the layer 3 switch. If you don't want it, you can use no IP routing. These are the future of the layer 3 switch. Okay guys, today's section is over. I think you have successfully understood the concept of creating VLAN on layer 3 switch. Okay, if you have any doubt, comment below and keep waiting for upcoming Cisco series. Until then, bye.